Are you wanting something sweet? Well, in today's video, I'm going to show you how to make this easy, old-fashioned, homemade, from scratch apple pie using just a few ingredients. Y'all come on. Now I'm going to use these apples, and I think I'm going to make an apple pie from scratch. Now you could make fried pies, but today I'm going to make a big apple pie. Now we're going to fill our bowl up with cold water, and we're going to add a little lemon juice to our water and drop our apples down in there so they don't turn brown. And I'm going to do about 8 of these to make an apple pie. We might do something else with the rest of them. We'll save that for the chickens. So we're going to dice these up and see how much we wind up with. So let's move this out of the way for a second. We're going to cut these up. And slice them. I'm going to cut them about that size. We're just going to put them down in that lemon juice and water. We're using red and green because that's just what we got that needs to be used up. Some people like to use all one type of apple for their apple pies. Some people don't like to use more of the sour type apples. We're just going to use these all up. And we might do something more than just an apple pie, just depending on how many we wind up with. We've got them all in that lemon juice. And I think this right here is going to be plenty for a regular pie size, for a regular dish, pie dish. I do need to separate some of them. Okay, y'all, now for the apple pie, we're going to work on the crust. And I'm going to measure out 2 cups of all-purpose flour. And I'm not measuring and like leveling it off. I'm just doing roughly 2 cups of all-purpose flour. And now to that, we're going to add about a teaspoon of salt. Don't forget your salt. And that's roughly a teaspoon. And we'll just mix that up to make sure that salt gets combined good with our all-purpose flour. And now we're going to measure out 1 cup of lard. You can use Crisco, you could use coconut oil. This right here is our fresh lard. And get me about a cup of that in there. Roughly. Now this was in the fridge, so it is cold, but that's how you want it. You even want your, say if you use butter, you could even use it almost froze and grate it in your flour. But you're wanting this as cold as you can get it. 1 more little scoop, and we're going to call that a cup. Get it all off. And now we're going to set that to the side. And now we're going to make our mixture that we're going to add to this, so it can be sitting. We're going to use 1 egg. These are my fresh eggs from my hens. And we're going to add just a dash of white vinegar. Probably about a tablespoon. And then we're going to put just a little bit of water in this. Probably about 2 tablespoons. And now we're just going to whisk that together. Get that egg beaten up real good. You're wanting to do it till you see like a little foam on the top. Okay. So now we're going to set this to the side. We've got that ready. So now we're going to work on our flour and lard mixture. And you're wanting to just take this and you're wanting to crumble your lard up into little pea-sized shapes. You want it all as crumbly as you can get it, you might as well say. And yes, this takes a bit. But just work with it until you get it all in little bitty pea-sized shapes. And you can feel how cold that lard is, or your butter. Now, yep, you can buy a pie crust, probably for about $3 or $4, I guess. It's been a good while since I bought one. But you can make them from scratch just as easy, using what you got. Now, if you're wanting to make a larger pie, say like a 10 or 12 inch pie crust pan, add a little bit more flour. Because pie pans do come in different sizes. Okay? Y'all see how crumbly that is? That's what you're looking for. So now we're going to take our mixture right here. And I'm just going to pour it right down in there. And we're just going to start working our flour, working our dough. Forming our pie crust. Now, different days, it might act a little different. You might tell and might see that you need to add a little bit more, say a little bit more water if it's too dry. And if your egg and water mixture with your vinegar makes it too wet, just sprinkle you a little bit more flour in there. That's all you got to do. But we're going to start working that, trying to form our dough ball. And seeing what we got to work with. Because I really don't want to add no more liquid to it. We're going to see if we can get that little bit left in there. Let's see what that does. Okay, it's starting to form our dough ball. Now y'all see our dough ball. Okay, now we're going to put this in here. We're going to cover that and I'm going to refrigerate it for about 30 minutes. Okay, we've let our pie crust refrigerate for about 30 minutes. So now we're going to turn it out on the counter. Just make sure your counter's good and clean and work right on your countertop. We're going to sprinkle it with a little flour. Okay, now we're just going to start rolling it out. Now this part right here takes a little bit of work, y'all. Now that we got our dish sprayed, we got our pie crust rolled out, we're going to fold it. And we're going to try to pick it up and set it on here. And shape it. Now we're going going to take a knife and just cut around the edge. Now don't throw that dough away because we're going to use that for the top. So we'll set that to the side. And then we're just going to take our hands and sort of stretch our dough a little bit. Now we're going to take this knife and just put some air bubbles in it. And there we have our bottom pie crust. Okay, now that we got it rolled out, we're just going to take the back of our knife and cut us out some strips. Now some of these shorter pieces on the end, I might have to piece them, but we'll use it all. Now I'm not using the sharp part of my knife either, y'all. So don't think I'm scratching the counter. Now for the pie filling, we're going to put our apples in here. We're going to add some cinnamon. About a half a cup of brown sugar. About a fourth of a cup of water. And about a teaspoon of cornstarch. And now we're going to let those apples cook until they're almost fork tender. Okay, we got our apples done. We're going to fill our crust. Now that we got our crust done, we're going to break 1 egg and add a little bit of water to it and beat it. And we're going to coat the top so we'll get a pretty golden brown. And now we're going to bake it on 350 for around 35 minutes. And then we'll see if the crust needs to get a little bit more brown. I may cut the heat up just a hair, but we'll watch and make sure to see if we need to. Okay, y'all. We're going to take it out. And I did put this lid on it just to get it done on the inside, but I didn't want my crust to get any darker than it got. But that's what it looks like. I'm going to stop right there. I think it's done, and I think the crust is dark enough, so we're going to leave it just like that. We got to let it cool, and then we'll cut a piece. Okay, y'all, it's cooled down. Still a little warm, so I'm going to use this, but I'm going to cut a piece and let y'all see what it looks like. It'll be our dessert tonight. Next time I'll make more crust. Well, y'all, that's my video on a homemade apple pie. My crust didn't turn out quite like I wanted it to. And next time I'll add 1 more cup of flour. I needed a little bit more dough for this size pie dish. But I hope y'all liked today's video, and if you do, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Hit the hype button and subscribe if you hadn't already. And like always, thanks for watching.